Hey guys, so back with another install in my dirty ass car. My car looks like like dirt. I mean, look at, these are supposed to be chrome. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. See that? Not on my watch. But anyways, other than that, my dirty ass car. A couple weeks ago, I did the front wheel brakes. I was doing a replacement on those. Now I'm doing the rear. These ones are a lot smaller. Same brand though, Duralast Gold. I'm really not trying to go like super performance brakes right now because I don't even have rotors, performance rotors. Well, not yet exactly. I'm actually looking into buying some pretty soon. So other than that, I'm gonna switch these out and maybe I'll do step by step kind of shit on it. But yeah, you guys enjoy. All right, so I got the tire off, and with the 3/4 inch socket wrench, I got this bolt loose and dropped the brakes down. Now that I didn't see this before, but there's these little clips that holds the brakes in place. It's just weird. Yeah, so this basically holds the brakes in place right here. This bolt goes in there and holds the brakes by these little these holes right here. See that? It goes all the way through. This pin right here kind of locks in there, sort of. The same thing as right there. It goes in there, and it holds the brake in place. So that was a pain in the ass already. So just trying to figure that out. But now I got this taken care of, and I'm gonna pull out these brakes. But shit, man, who would have known this is gonna be retarded? Ugh. One and two. So, I mean, this wasn't too bad. I had to replace it either way. So, got a little bit more meat on there. Same thing with this one, a little bit more meat. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even need to replace this as soon as I did, but fuck it. Ooh. Let me grab a tool, hold on. Okay, so before you go and start pressing your brakes in, or the brake no pressure in, make sure you undo this, kind of have it set off to the side, or better yet, I'll just put it right there, and just make sure that pressure is free. Allow it to flow, not over or anything like that. Just allow it to be free, no back pressure. So whenever you're pushing this in with my makeshift little compressor right here thing, just press in your brakes slowly. Don't go too fast, and just take your time with it, because you don't want to pop a hose or bust a nut or something, I feel. So that's gonna take a while, so I'll just fast forward to the next thing. Really, that's about it. I'll show you how to put these confusing ass brake pads in, but make sure this is the right one, to be honest with you. Yeah. Some weird shit, man. Okay, so let me just press this in, and I'll show you guys this really quick, okay? BRB. Alright, so I pressed the brakes all the way back there, and it's close. It's close, but it doesn't have to be fucking perfect. But if I have to push it more back, I will later on. So this is how this is supposed to work. Got the rod right here. This is going to be on the bottom. And it has a little hole right there too. So that hole is for, I think it's this one right here. So sit on the bottom like that. The hole's going to go in right there. And it's basically lock on the sides of where it's going to hold right here on the brake. So get your brake pad. And let's say this one's going to face, I think this is the wrong side. Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay, so just gonna go in like that, and it's gonna hold like that. I've never seen this before. This is my first time changing the brakes on my Lexus, so this is weird. But fuck it, man, whatever. Okay, so just like that. Likewise on the top, you got the hole right there, see it? And then same thing on top too. And that's it. And then, yeah, that's how you put your brakes on for the Lexus IS 250. Okay, so yesterday I was doing a brake installment on my rear tires. And everything worked out fine with this one. I got the new brakes on, just a ceramic brake pad, whatever. So that one went on perfectly fine, right? Bring it over to this side, and this whole thing is locked up. So what I mean by that is when I pull up my caliper, this rod right here is obviously supposed to move back and forth, right? This is my pin right here. Okay, bring it up and it gets stuck right there. And then it has a hard time going down. So in a perfect world, this is supposed to unbolt off right here, okay? And then from there, this pin is supposed to slide out no problem, or at least a little love taps. In this case, you get a hammer, anything like that. Not really hitting too hard, but you know, it's supposed to go out. You get the point, you know? So I essentially have a seized caliper pin for the most part. And well, we're gonna try to get it out. Our original plan is to just pry this out somehow by I don't know, crowbar or something like that we're gonna try using, but this thing is stuck. So that's the problem, and we're about to head out to the parts store and see if we can find any tools that can help us out with this. But yeah, so this is the project for today. This is literally supposed to be like an hour job to change out the brake pads, maybe even less, but my car has to be an asshole. Alright, so 2 days later, when it was supposed to just be original brake change, I find out that my pin on my brake caliper has been rusted down and it's basically seized. So we tried everything. We tried prying it, we tried wedging something in between the pieces of metal, but we tried WD-40, any other, you know, penetrating oil, we tried that shit. And in my case, like many other people, because I looked online too, I mean, this is just like this isn't just me, but you know, other people have dealt with this shit too. But what we had to do, sorry, I'm in my parents' car, but what we have to do is we have to replace it. We have to replace the part. So right now I'm headed to AutoZone, and the part was $68. That's with the bracket and the caliper all together. And I said, fuck it, you know, might as well just replace it. So I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna slap on this new part, and I put my new brakes on there, and then after that it will be golden, hopefully, unless any other fucking bullshit happens. I don't know, like my fucking suspension, like going out would be like fucking cherry on top, but let's just hope that doesn't happen, because if it does happen, I'll fucking rip my eyebrows off. Alright, I'll see you. So I just got out of AutoZone. There's a new caliper right there. I believe it's a Duralast, and like I said, came with the bracket, came with the pins for the brakes, and all the little necessities with it as well. And man, I'm just happy to see this, really. Honestly, like, it's been going on 3 days now that I haven't been able to drive my car around because it's been jacked up in the garage. And I'm not supposed to be driving while I'm doing this. The new law is you can't even have your phone out anymore, but fuck it. But yeah, it's been 3 days, man. So I miss my car. I miss driving my fucking car. So I'm gonna go home and put this part on finally. I can't wait. If you can't tell, I'm sick. I don't know what the fuck I have. Like a cough or like a sore throat or something. It just, I feel like I feel like my head's on fire. If that explains enough. But yeah, fuck. I'm gonna slap this on, and then that's pretty much the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll put a little clip of me putting this on, but thanks so much. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Lexus_IS250. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hey guys, so long story short, after the whole install, I basically installed the brakes onto the new caliper first, put the pins on, and you know, got that on first, assembled everything like that first, and it was just simple, like, you know, bolt on the bracket back on, and then put the caliper back on, and put that, you know, the pin, the top pin on top, I mean top bolt, and and screw that in. So as far as that was easy. The hard part was bleeding the lines. Once I did take off the old caliper, the brake lines did leak out a lot of brake fluid. Actually, I had it over there. I didn't clamp it or anything like that, so it was just like kind of leaking overnight. So I lost about majority of my brake fluid, and I went to the store, bought some Pennzoil, I forgot what it was. It's a yellow brake fluid container, and I replaced that, and then basically doing the whole method of the two-person method. One person pressing on the brakes, compressing it all the way down while you bolt up the stem, and then you release it, and then when they start to compress again, you unrelease it, kind of just try to push out all the air out of the brake lines. We did that twice because the first time we did it, we thought it were good, right? So I went around, drove around the neighborhood, tested out the brakes, and there was like a lot of air, and I had like no brakes pretty much. So I was basically stomping on all the way up into the e-brakes, basically going on, and all four brakes would just like fucking jolt my car. But the second time we went through, we found out that there was a lot of air in there. So yeah, that was a unpredicted replacement, but good thing I did check that out. You guys should really be on top of your pins and making sure that, you know, your caliper is moving the way it's supposed to. After a while, I discovered that caliper that was locked up, my rear driver's side, the brake pad, the inner brake pad was wore down all the way to its core, basically, to the metal on the back side, and it was basically locked up on my tire. So a lot of gas that was not being used properly, and my rotors are probably fucked up too. So that's the next thing. I have to replace all my rotors next. But next rotors I'm gonna get the performance ones. That's the one with the holes in them. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.